Now we're testing hot water in 2 cups. These cups, the fancy cups, are a little unique. They're fancy because you can see they have 2 layers of plastic. So the fancy cup, we're going to test what happens when we have an open fancy cup and when we have a closed lid. So once again, we always test using the same amount of water. So I have the boiling hot water made with the same tea kettle, and we're getting 8 ounces of water, pouring it in, and 8 more ounces of water for the next cup. Pouring it in. We'll put our thermometers right in. See what happens, and we'll also add our lid. We can even see some things starting to happen with these cups as the hot water is inside them. What do you notice is happening on the outside or on the lid? And we'll start our time, and we'll zoom in a little bit so that we can read the thermometers. So our first thermometer is reading at a temperature of 87 degrees Celsius. And our other cup is reading at a temperature of 90 degrees Celsius. So we'll take those starting temperatures, these 2 cups, and we'll wait 15 minutes, and then again another 15 minutes, totaling 30 minutes. Let's see what happens. We missed our time, so let's zoom in and let's just get a reading. Just a couple minutes off, but we can still see it's at about 60 degrees Celsius in the first cup, and the second cup is at 73 degrees Celsius. So we'll come back at 30 minutes and get a full reading. At this 30-minute mark, we'll stop our timer and we'll zoom in so that we can see the thermometers, get the temperature of each cup. So here we are, first cup without a lid, and looks like we're at 52 degrees Celsius. And the cup with a lid, we are at, off there, here we go, 65 degrees Celsius. Our next cups to test are the metal cups. These metal cups have one wall, as you can see here, and we're going to test 1 cup without a lid and 1 cup with a lid. This is a hot water test, so I have already heated up, boiled some hot water, and we'll measure up 8 ounces. That's exactly 1 measured cup of water, and we'll put it in the left cup. You can see the steam and how hot it really is. And then out of the same tea kettle, we'll measure some more hot water, exactly 8 ounces. We'll pour this in Our thermometers have already been in some hot water to get them close to the temperature that they need to be. So we'll let them start getting there. Put the lid on the one. We'll give them just a minute to get acclimated. As the temperature on the thermometer is rising, we can see, and what we'll do is we'll zoom in a little bit and we'll start our timer and we'll see what happens over 30 minutes of time, over 15 minutes of time. And let's get our starting temperature. Starting temperature is, looks like 87 degrees in the first one and about 90 degrees in the second one. So 87 and 90 degrees. We started our time, so we'll wait 15 minutes and we'll check then and check as well at 30 minutes. We're at the 15-minute mark, so we're going to zoom in here and we will see what we can see about the temperatures of each of them. So as we zoom in, the first cup without a lid at 15-minute mark is at 59 degrees, and the metal cup with a lid is at 74 degrees. So let's see what happens over 15 more minutes of time. So we'll check it again at 30 minutes. We're at the 30-minute mark, so to make this fair, we want to keep the timing about the same for each test. And so let's zoom in a little bit here to see the temperature. The first cup without a lid, the metal cup with a single wall, is at 47 degrees Celsius, and the cup with a lid, the metal cup with a lid, is at about 64 degrees Celsius. So there we end our test of the metal cups